another episode of the DIS Ability Show live. Alright, this week I want to talk to you about chill tips. As you know, I always talked about taking some time from the parks, go back to your hotel, and just chill out. Especially now with the spring break crowds. The parks are crazy during spring break, and so it's a good idea to leave the park when you feel the need to. Just go back to your hotel, use the pool, or take a nap in your room, or whatever you want to do to charge your batteries. Because that is very important, because you don't want to do a whole, you don't want to do an entire day in a park without taking a break. And believe me, I know that from experience. So you want to take a break from the when you feel like it and just relax, rest in your room, use the pool, whatever you want to do. That way you're fully charged up and ready to hit the parks again. So anyway, that's my tip. As always, if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, let me know in the chat if you're watching this live, or in the comments if you're watching this later, and I'll make sure it gets into a future episode. Now it's time for this week's Top 5. So at Disneyland right now, there is a whole lot of construction things going on. So, as a change of pace, this week, we are going to cover my top 5 Disneyland construction updates. Number 5, the Astro Orbiter refurbishment. Now, for those of you who don't know, for all you Magic Kingdom folks who have to take an elevator all the way up to the sky floor to ride the Astro Orbiter, at Disneyland, it is ground level. I'm sorry if it sounds like a Diz or Dat. That's not this week's Diz or Dat. But anyway, it is under refurb. Like a few months ago, the whole thing was disassembled, and now it's being repainted, and the parts are coming back on. Parts are coming back together, putting Humpty Dumpty back together again. And it's great to see that hopefully Disneyland people will get to ride it again. Number 4, the reimagining of Critter Country. So, to go along with the Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which we'll talk about in just a few minutes, Critter Country at Disneyland will be closing May 1st for some reimagining. So half of Pooh Corner will be turned into Princess and the Frog themed shops, Ray's Berets, and Lewis's Critter Club. But don't worry, the remainder of Pooh Corner will still be there. And yes, Disney, do not get rid of Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. It is a great ride. Number 3, the refurbishment for the queue of the Haunted Mansion. So, at the moment, Disneyland's Haunted Mansion is closed. It's been closed since January because it's refurbishing its queue and putting in a new gift shop next to the ride. So the next time Disneyland guests will be riding it, it'll be Haunted Mansion Holiday, which is probably what it was before it closed for refurb. And by the way, Haunted Mansion Holiday is still on my bucket list. Number 2, as previously said, the construction of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So, the Disneyland construction for Tiana's is going slower than at Magic Kingdom. But here's the thing. Magic Kingdom Splash Mountain closed in January. Disneyland Splash Mountain closed in May. So as you know, the Magic Kingdom Tiana's will open this summer. We don't have an official date yet. But since Tiana's was Disneyland Tiana's was 4 months behind, I assume Disneyland Tiana's will be 4 months after Magic Kingdom. That's just an assumption. Don't blame me. And my number one Disneyland construction update, the return of Fantasmic. Now they've been doing some work on that stage area of Tom Sawyer Island. For those of you who don't know, there was the Maleficent Dragon caught fire, which happened the night after I saw Fantasmic for the very first time. So I was very fortunate to see Fantasmic before the fire, right the night before the fire. And, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a good video of it. Too many heads and whatnot. But, yeah, so it will be returning in May. And it'll be interesting to see what they do for that sequence. Will there be a new dragon? Will there just be a bunch of villains just roaming around Tom Sawyer Island, and will Mickey have to fight them all off? I guess we'll have to wait till May to find the answer. So anyway, let me know in the chat or in the comments what construction update at Disneyland are you looking forward to seeing completed. And now it is time for DIS or DAT. On both coasts, you will find a ride with an EMV, Enhanced Motion Vehicle. At Disneyland, it's the Indiana Jones Adventure, where you explore the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. And at Animal Kingdom, it's Dinosaur, where you go back in time and rescue an iguanodon from extinction. So anyway, let me know in the chat or in the comments which EMV ride is your favorite, DIS, Indiana Jones Adventure, or DAT, Dinosaur. And now it is time for the final round of March Madness. As you know, you can vote in the chat or in the comments. And if you're part of the Disney Vlog Squad group on Facebook, you can vote there too. And remember, if there is ever a tie, I am the tiebreaker. Here is the final round matchup. It's Kilimanjaro Safari versus the Haunted Mansion. So, on one side, you are exploring the African savanna of Harambe, seeing all sorts of African wildlife on a ride that is bigger than the entire Magic Kingdom and the largest Disney has ever created. And on the other side, you are touring Gracie Manor in a Doom buggy, encountering 999 Happy Haunts and, of course, a Hatbox Ghost. And like I said, you can vote in the chat or in the comments. And if there is a tie, I am the tiebreaker. If you're part of the Disney Vlog Squad group on Facebook, you can vote there too. Voting ends this coming Thursday, and that will determine this year's winner. So, it mostly rests on your hands. So anyway, that's our show. As I said, if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, let me know in the chat if you're watching this live, or in the comments if you're watching this live. And I'll make sure to get to each episode. But before we get to the shout-outs, I have an announcement to make. Starting next week, we are going to start another new segment on the show called My Humble Opinion, which is where I talk about what they should do at the parks or what they should have done. So I, I hope you look forward to that brand new segment. But anyway, for this week's shout outs, make sure you guys check out Maria over at LBB TV. She does amazing vlogs and live streams from the parks. Hello, Janelle Bailey. Make sure you like and subscribe. Uh, anyway, make sure you guys check out Maria over at LBB TV. She does amazing vlogs and live streams from the park. Definitely check her out. Thanks for all those hearts. Yep, keep them coming. The more you do that, the longer I'll be doing this. Also, make sure you guys check out Josh and Jenna over at Resort TV1. They also do amazing live streams in the parks every single week. Definitely check them out. Also, make sure you guys check out my buddy, Mikey Magic, or as I like to call him, the artist formerly known as Mousepiration. He does awesome vlogs all the time. Definitely check him out. Also, make sure you guys check out Ron on the Go. He also does great live streams from the parks. Definitely check him out as well. If you haven't subscribed here yet to the Big John Network, what in the Walt Disney World are you waiting for? And ding the bell for notifications so you never miss a second of the fun. And until next time, may the mouse be with you.